Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fanny Sasami if you're new here, but if you're an OG, welcome back. Finally 2021 is here. I know you're just like, yo girl, it's like end of January, what are you talking about? This is my first video of 2021, so happy new year. It doesn't matter when it's coming out, even if it will be Feb. Guys, happy new year. I just wanted us to start the year with having a sit down, we talk, we discuss, we have a good time, a relaxed moment, you get. So I do want it to be like, I don't want to go heavy on you, but I think I will. But yeah, I just wanted to have a sit down on my first video of the year. So guys, let's talk. As in, I want us to compare notes. Compare notes if you're having notes with me. As in, I just want us to talk about a few things that we did in 2020 and they messed us up, and you're just like, yo, 2021, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. So let's talk. Let me even just come closer so that we can have like a one-on-one. Guys, 2021, as in, I think we have learned a lot from 2020 that I don't expect us to make the same mistakes we did in 2020. So something I learned from 2020, I know like all of us we have learned a lot from 2020, and we're just like 2021, we want to make better decisions, we want to like focus more on some things and all that. Me, something I have learned is 2021 won't magically be my best year unless I make some things right. Like, unless I decide this has to change, this has to change, you have to do things like this, blah blah blah, all that. The first thing I want to do is I want to take ownership of my own actions. As in 2020, we have just been doing things and everyone was blaming corona. As in, you do something stupid and you're just like, yo, corona. Like, I want to take ownership of my own actions. The second thing I want to do is I want to change my habits to support my growth. I've been doing things and I'm just like, I want to be there, but the things I'm doing now, they're just like, I'm just like, Fanny, how will you get there with what you're doing? How will you get there? What is wrong with you? Can you just focus? Number 3, I want to make health and happiness a priority. Like, happiness has always been a priority, because if you hang out with me, you know happiness. Like me, I'm just all about the good vibes. Like, happiness has always been my thing. So health, proper health, but I want to make health and happiness a priority. Like, this year I just want to like be healthy and be happy. I want to be healthy and happy this year. The other thing I want to do is I want to learn to say no and develop boundaries. As in, I was thinking about my life the other day, and I was just like, as in, some places I went, I'm just like, uku uliko umeenda kufanya, because I wasn't even like, I'm like naturally I can't go there. So obviously I did it to make someone, because I couldn't say no. Someone was like, I want us to go there, and I couldn't say no, and I was just there. So 2021, I just have to learn to say no. I have to learn to say no. The most important thing, I know, like, we have been, tumekuwa tukipiga mdomo, we are cutting off people, we are doing this. But me, 2021, I just want to surround myself with positive people, because like the things I want to do in 2021, I just need positivity. As in, I don't want anyone to be like, to bring negative vibes. I don't want anyone with negative vibes around me, because me, the things I want to do in 2021, I just need positivity and the hand of God. The hand of God and positivity. So guys, those are not my resolutions for 2021. Those are just some of the things that I think I have been doing wrong, and they have made me to be stagnant. As in, I'm not moving forward. So those are some of the things that I analyzed I was doing them wrong for the longest time. So 2021, we are changing all that. Basically, what I'm saying is I just want to take good care of my body. I want to eat better, and by eating better is I want to mind what is going in my body and is going on my body. I want, like, when I say on my body, as in 2021, I just want to get out of my comfort zone, in short. So 2021, me and comfort zone, no. No. Guys, let's talk resolutions, how to make and keep resolutions. Personally, for the longest time, as in, let me just say, I don't keep resolutions. I make them, but I don't keep them. As in, me, I'm the kind of person, I write all this resolution. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. By the quarter, as in the first quarter of the year, I'm just like, me, I'm done. Let's wait for the next year, we make other resolutions. Like, I know anajua tuko wengi. I know we are many. Najua tuko wengi. As in me, I don't know. Sijui ni nini inanisumbuanga na resolutions. I noticed one thing, like one mistake I make when making resolutions. As in, this is like the major mistake I make. I make so many resolutions that I end up not keeping any of them. As in, mimi nule mse, I have like 10 things I want to do. All those things I want to acquire in 1 year, and I want them, and I want them. As in, it doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter anything. Me, if I want, I want. As in, that has been like my main problem, and I've come to discover that like the last quarter of 2020, that's when I discovered that I've been doing this whole thing the wrong way. So if you're making too many resolutions and you're not keeping them, then this is the right place to be, because today I'm going to share some tips that I have learned through the time that will help me through 2021. I learned 2 major tools to keep resolutions, like only 2. As in, if I knew these 2 things way back, maybe ningekuwa mbali. The first thing is constraint, as in constraints. The second thing is massive action, as in only those things. If I consider these 2 things when making resolutions, I think ningekuwa make it in life. So those are the major tools that I have learned that I need to implement that I need to consider when I'm making resolutions for this year. I keep on looking at myself instead of looking at you guys. But as earlier mentioned, I said I've not been keeping my resolutions because I've been making like too many resolutions that I can't even keep track. I want this, I want that, I don't want this, all those. So one of the things, like by the I read this somewhere, humans' mind don't do well when they have too many options. And I think that's my mind. If it's not your mind, then I'm the only human that this thing was talking about. Because like me, I've been making so many resolutions, and I end up, because I have so many options, like I start this week 2, I'm just like, I can't do this, let's start with the other resolution. I start it week 3, I'm like, this wasn't meant for me. As in, no, we can't do this. As in, my mind has been overwhelmed with this resolution, and by the first quarter, as earlier mentioned, by the first quarter of the year, I'm just like, done. Let's wait for the next year, we make other resolutions, because this year this was not my year. This was not my year. As in, that has been me for the longest time. And I thank God for the time I have had alone, like me time, I have done my research. I wanted to be a better me 2021. So I've been checking myself out, and I think 2021 will be a good year for me. As in, I just feel like it will be a good year for me. I don't know why, but I feel like, because I want to improve. As in, I've just decided I want to do a lot of things for me. As in, for me. When you set so many resolutions, you give yourself choice overload. Like, you have so many choices. You want to do this, you can choose to do this, you can start this, choose that. So you end up having choice overload. And 2021 me, see baby mizigo zangu, how does that song go? Like, all my burdens nimeachia Jesus. Like, I'm not carrying any burdens. So hizo mizigo, no, I'm not overloading myself. That's one of the things I'll consider when making resolutions. I don't want to overload. I don't want to have choice overload. Another thing, I think when you have so many resolutions, it gives you decision fatigue. As in, you don't know what to decide, as in you want to do this, you want to do this, you want to get this, you want to get, as in, oh my god, trust me guys, this thing is, it's tiresome. As in, ushaichoka akili, personally muchoka akili. It's like, as in that fatigue, you're just like, you end up not doing it anymore. Another thing to consider when you're making resolutions, you have to consider the fact that each resolution requires an implementation plan, choices, and taking actions you have never done before. As in, this is a new thing you're trying to do, so you can't just like introduce 10 things you want to start doing the same time, and each one of it have like a different way you have to follow. It has a different plan, it has different actions you have to take. As in, guys, just don't overload yourselves. Don't overload yourself. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't overload yourself. So practicing constraints simply means coming into terms with reality. Let's discuss a little bit about massive action. That is, I think it's just, massive action is just self-explanatory. As in, just taking action until you achieve the goal. As in, personally, I think this year I'm setting like, I think 3 goals. I just have like 3 resolutions, and I'm going to like take massive action until like I achieve all of them. As in, I start with one, give my all, do my all, and make sure I get it. As in, see, to give my all, then if it doesn't work, I leave it. Like, no, I'll give my all, do my all, and make sure I achieve it. So guys, those are just some of the things that I have learned and I want to implement in 2021 while making my resolutions. So I hope you guys have learned a thing or two. If you have not, then if you have not learned something, I think you always keep your resolutions. So this video wasn't for you, but if you don't keep your resolutions, then I know you have learned something. I hope you guys will make wise decisions when it comes to resolutions making, and I hope and I pray that you will achieve resolutions this year. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for keeping it Assamese. Kindly follow me on Instagram and subscribe if you have not. Give this video a thumbs up. Nawapenda sana. Bye.